The Lava Blaze Dragon is the latest competitor in the budget smartphone segment that is highly competitive right now. So is this the one you should pick? Here's a detailed review. Let's start this review with the box contents. You get an 18-watt charger with a cable, a SIM tool, transparent case, and the phone. And before we get to the phone, Lava is offering free home service, which should save you some hassle of finding a service center in case your phone has issues. And that's good on paper, but if you're a Lava customer who has used this service in the past, do let us know your experience in the comments. Now coming to the phone itself, this has a plastic build that feels fairly good for the price. The design is clean and the phone feels good to hold. Volume and power keys are on the right side, and power button is also the fingerprint sensor, which is pretty quick and responsive. The SIM tray can hold 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM and 1 micro SD card up to 512 GB, and the overall design, build, fit and finish levels are also good. Now this is a 6.75-inch screen, HD Plus resolution with 120Hz refresh rate. Chunky bezels on all sides and the chunkiest one here at the bottom, as is the case with most budget phones. It is pretty fluid to use in daily tasks. The outdoor visibility could have been better, but it is acceptable, and the indoor brightness is good. One issue I face with this screen is the quality loss as you up the brightness. As you increase the brightness, you will notice compromised contrast. I even thought that the images I took were washed out, but then I shared these images with a friend and turns out that this was the display not being able to show high contrast properly. So this is a fine screen for day-to-day use, but if you like to watch a lot of videos or primarily stay outdoors, this might not be the best one. Now the camera department here is handled with a 50 megapixel rear shooter, detail retention is good and colors are mostly punchy. Video stabilization might be an issue because the phone is slow to shift focus, and if you're walking or shooting from a moving car, there will be visible shakes. The 8 megapixel selfie camera is decent for occasional picture and good for video calls. But the bottom line is that this is a 10K phone and you can't expect a lot from the camera, but these work fine most of the time. This might shock you, but this phone has some hanging issues. Whether it is opening the camera or trying to swipe up from an app to go home, we experienced occasional lag. It is even there when we open settings and search for something. This kind of lag in a new phone could be an issue. We have also restarted this a couple of times just to make sure it wasn't some random bug, but the slowdown remains there. However, this same phone runs BGMI at high graphics and high frame rate just fine. Yes, there's some touch lag, but no noticeable performance issues when you're gaming on this phone. Same with Subway Surfers and same with long scrolling sessions on apps like YouTube. The UI is also clean, stock Android, there's no bloatware or ads, and it is running Android 15. The Lava Blaze Dragon will get one major Android update and 2 years of security updates, which are decent but doesn't come close to the competitors offering 4 years of updates. If you know these competitors, let us know in the comments. Now, on the battery side, this phone gets a 5000 mAh cell, which gives you a full day of backup with moderate use. I got a full day of use with Netflix, YouTube, some Subway Surfers and then camera. There's an 18-watt charger in the box and you get 15 to 100% charge and around 2 hours 10 minutes, decent speed for the price. The Lava Blaze Dragon is a budget phone that has pros and cons. Starting with the pros, the design and the build are good, the display is okay and the cameras are decent for the price. And the phone box has pretty much everything you need to get started with. On to the cons, there's the lag and the limited Android and security updates. But at the end of the day, this isn't a phone made for intense gaming or 4K video watching. It is an entry-level smartphone with 128 GB built-in storage, a 3.5mm jack and a convenient home service network. So if that's what you're looking for, then the Lava Blaze Dragon is a decent option. And now that we are here, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned to Gadgets 360 for all the tech updates you ever need. My name is Manik Beri and I'll see you in the next one.